we'll get on Streamlabs. And it did not work out. So we're gonna go live straight here on YouTube. No fancy features or alerts or anything like that. We gotta do what we can do whenever it comes to fucking YouTube. Fucking YouTube. Right here. Trying to get HB on film here early this morning. When I first came into the woods, I ran into a doe and her little fawn, and she led me over here to HB. So I get over here with HB. I start walking with him a little bit, and as you can see, hey Rich, as you can see, I'm walking with HB here this morning, and he led me right to the rest of the herd. But HB's a little skittish. Him and the herd dropped down on the ridge that's just ahead of me here. I sat down here for a few minutes before we started the stream. I tried to start streaming on Streamlabs so we could have all of our alerts and fancy features and everything. That did not work out. I kept dropping my frame rate. I kept, it was just shit because it's YouTube. So I sat down here for a few minutes to let the herd calm down a little bit. And what we're going to try to do here this morning is we're going to try to get up over this ridge and catch up with the herd. Capture them there on the main cam that you're seeing, and here on the live stream. Beautiful buck, yes he is. I can't wait to show you some of the footage that I got. I think this clip right here, he's running away from me. But that's what we're out here filming right now. So we're live streaming, filming, I up there. Keep my contrast and everything right so I don't have to adjust all that shit whenever I do catch up with them. So this is going to be glitchy as fuck apparently. Trying to stream. But we are in the middle of HB's woods. It's really bumfuck Egypt. Just sitting here, let the deer drop down on the other side of the ridge, let them calm down for a few minutes, see if we get some folks in here to watch this show. And try not to lose the fucking signal. But this is not like down at base camp where we can hold the signal fairly well. There's a lot of ridges and gorges and shit like that, and like I said, we're in the middle of bumfuck Egypt, so signal out here is very weak. So if the stream kicks off, I got a little bit of time where I can pick it back up. So you might get some hiccups, but well, quit breaking shit, Zach. We might get some hiccups in the stream being this far out up here in HB's woods, but we're going to start moving here, get to the other side of this ridge, and see if we can get some more footage of him on film. So I'm going to be carrying 2 tripods with me today. The main camera that you guys saw earlier in the stream is sitting right over here, capturing the whitetail. So as I start moving up this ridge, the signal might get a little bit better, it might get a little worse, I don't know. But I am not going to be able to talk a whole lot. I might be able to whisper to you guys a little bit, but this is about tracking and filming the whitetail, not doing a fucking documentary. So I'm just going to show you guys here on the live stream a little bit of how I work with these deer and how I'm getting the footage that I'm getting. Alright, so the herd is just on the other side of the ridge. Hopefully they held up over there. There's a primary bedding area up there, so they might have held up there. It gets a little bit thicker up there, and they might drop down into the creek bottom too. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to sling my main cam over my back. I'm going to leave it on. I'll carry you guys along with me so you guys will see the forest view. I'm not going to be talking too much. We're going to try to catch up with them and catch them up. Catch up with the herd here on the live stream. And then you guys will be sitting in the background while you're watching me film the actual video that'll come out on YouTube later. Alright. Footage, which is a hell of a lot closer and more high def. And then clips from this very live stream. So we're going to mix the 2 mediums together, the live stream and the main footage, to see if we can come up with a new kind of product. Alright, we're going to start moving up this ridge nice and easy, and I'm going to start shutting the fuck up, see if we can catch up with this herd. We don't have a whole lot of woods left before it drops down into that creek bottom, so slow and steady, guys. We'll see if we can catch up with the deer. When I first came up into this area, there was about 6 of them up here, including the fawns. And I know they're this year's fawns because they're really small. They've lost their spots still. But they're still running around here. I think they headed off to the west, so if they drop down this way and we can't catch up with HB, we'll head over to the west. See if we can catch up with the does and the fawns. And there's 2 other bucks that stay on that side of the woods too. They don't fuck around over here on HB's side too much. It's not this time either. I'm gonna apologize in advance for shaky footage. Carrying a tripod, or carrying the main cam on my back and my backpack, and trying to move quietly through the woods. Pain in the ass. I've run this pattern before with them. This is kind of our routine. We start off on one point and we just sort of walk around in this real slow circle all the way around the forest. End up right back where we started. The trick with this particular herd is just to let them set the pace. Don't push them. Because if you push them, they're going to flag and bolt on you. And if you walk real slow and you give them a little break in between, then they'll work with you a little bit. Alright, they're up in the middle. I see them now. Let me get into position here. We're going to try this like we did the one footage where I used the main cam to zoom in on them. And then I can show you guys on the live stream what the main cam is picking up. So they're right up here in the middle. I'm going to try to get into a position where we can capture them on film, and then we will film the filming of the deer. Just give me a second here. Almost there. I gotta find a good angle where I can get the cam up caption. Got acorns dropping all around me, which is good because it masks my sound. We got 2 bucks fighting. Hold on, guys. 2 bucks right there fighting. Got 2 bucks up here with the racks locked together. Two young bucks. Check this shit out. gotta turn around here. It's hard to position this. $2 fighting. Holy shit. Now the main cam footage is a lot better than this shit. Let me see if I can get that filter off. I'm trying to change the filter so you guys might be able to see a little bit better. Hold on a second. Damn, that's glary. Sorry guys. Looks like shit doing it this way. One buck's heading towards us. $2 up there fighting in the middle. Holy shit. Let me see if I can adjust the contrast on this so you guys can see this a little bit better. Got a tree in our way. Damn. Oh, they're coming back. They're coming back. There's one bug. He looks like he's hurt. They had their racks locked pretty good. These boys were fighting. They're staying right there in the meadow. They're just wandering around in the meadow, probably still sizing each other up. There they go. Maybe there's a match time. We got 1, 2, 3 bucks in here. No HB though. I don't know where HB went. Unless he's the one standing off to the one side over here. Raise your head up, buddy. There he is. Nope, that's not HB. It's not a young buck. This is crazy. I've captured them locking antlers on trail cam before, but I've never captured it with the handheld camera. See, whenever you guys are watching a YouTube video, all this shaky shit and tracking them with the camera's all edited out, so you don't have to see all this shit. This is the way it goes. Tracking them through the woods. Oh, they're walking right towards this shit. Shh. You gotta be quiet. We've been spotted. fucking wind's at my back too. It just switched directions. It was out of the west, now it's coming straight at my back. They're not too spooked though. They're staying right there. Holy shit, they are walking right towards us. We're being watched. You sneaky fucker. So I'm tracking these two young buck. Fucking signal. Rest of me. Those were the two that were locking horns, and I got one that's right in front of me. Just sitting here watching me film. And I think the one watching me film is HP. I'm trying to track him with the camera here. Man, he's so hidden. It's hard to find him on the viewfinder. He keeps playing peekaboo around the damn tree. I'm gonna have to reposition here in a minute. I lost the signal again there for a second. I do have it set up to where I can reconnect pretty quick, but I don't know what it's doing to your guys' end. Again, all of this stuff's going to be edited out into another video anyway, but for those who are around here this morning, at least you get to experience this whitetail tracking live for a little bit. Man, that was crazy. Crazy getting them with lock jacks. I gotta see what I got on the cam. I got so excited there. I got a little messy as far as the footage goes. Alright, the deer are starting to wander away from the area, but as you can see, I'm staying put. We don't want them flagging or bristling up or anything like that. Plus all the birds are giving off warnings right now too, so something else is out here. So just sit here a few minutes, let that little adrenaline rush they had calm down. Yeah, I'm having trouble streaming from up here. I had trouble with Streamlabs when I first started. I was dropping frames like crazy. So I switched over to just straight YouTube. If we were streaming on Twitch, we probably wouldn't have a fucking problem. So just give these deer a couple minutes to calm down here, and then we'll try to get another set like that. But two bucks moved to the west, and one of them stayed up there by the meadow. Actually, can see him walking around right now. Try to get the main camera adjusted here where I can track him on the viewfinder. These bucks are very active this morning. I'm so glad we got a little bit of that fighting caught on film. I wish they would have kept at it. One spot right here. But now I got to reposition because they switch positions. So if we want to capture anything on the stream or on film, I got to move around these damn trees so I can see them. I still got one buck up in front of me. He's up there eating. So he's fairly calm. He might be able to let us get a little bit closer and see if we can get him on the stream. Let me see what these other two bucks come back with. I think they done wandered off to the west. They might be heading back north too. So I pushed them out of it. We're going to try to catch up with the one that's right in front of us because the two bucks that went to the west are two small ones, and I'm trying to catch up with HB. So we're going to start moving again. I don't know if this is HB for sure because he's tucked down into that high grass up there, but we're going to try to get in a position to find out. So bear with me here, guys. It's going to get a little shaky. Again, all this shaky shit gets edited out when you're watching just a regular YouTube video, but on the live stream, there ain't no editing. So let's see if we can get up here to a different position and get this buck on film. Man, that's a big ass buck. If it's not HB, it's still a big ass fucking buck. And I don't think it's HB. Because I just got a profile and I didn't see that big ass rack he's got. We don't have to move very far. Just gotta get past these two big trees up here. Viewfinder. Not a buck. As far as I can tell, that's a doe. That was a big ass doe. That's not HB either. Where the hell did he go? Yeah. I'm looking at the deer just ahead of me. I'm looking at all the trees. I don't see the rock on that. That's a doe. Two bucks to the west. HB came up through this way, but he might have circled over west too, which is why there's other two bucks went that way. So I'm not sure if I should keep going south or if I should just follow those bucks. I'm gonna keep going south. I gotta head back north just to get back to the trucks. We're gonna be going back up through that way anyway. I ain't no point in looking in that grid. We can catch up with those bucks in a minute. So we're gonna keep heading north. We'll go up past this doe and see what else is going on up here. There might be something else, and HB might have went back there to that back ridge. I was pretty sure whenever I was first coming up on the meadow and I seen those bucks with their antlers locked together that HB was one of them. But the more that scene played out, I'm thinking HB just wandered off to the south and let those two young bucks go at it. And those two young bucks did not look like they were in the best of shape. They were kind of walking, not with a limp or anything like that, but we've seen that happen up here. When they start getting into the rut, they beat the shit out of each other. But they were wrestling around a little bit there, and both of them walked away like they were sore from wrestling. So probably not the first time they locked up. bet you if we go up there into that meadow where they were wrestling around, the ground is just shredded from where they were digging their hooves down and fighting each other. Still wondering where the fuck HB is. Because I ain't seen. I got that little bit of footage right there at the beginning. And he was walking just ahead of me through the woods. But he was standing far enough ahead that whenever I got into position to film him, he'd trot off again, like he was teasing me with it. I thought if we kept going in a slow and steady pace, eventually he'd just let me film him like he always does. But not today. Not today. He wants to be an asshole. I'll keep trying. This is a very heavy area for them in the wintertime. These are a lot of trees, so they come back here eating the acorns all winter. And they got that little meadow up there, which is why it's prime real estate for shed season. All these acorns in this area and the meadow. And a thicket patch on top of it, so if it gets really, really bad, they'll bed down in that thicket patch. I still got one deer walking just ahead of me. Two of them. Got two of them. I think that's two does. It might be the doe and the fawn. Yeah, it's the doe and the fawn. They're probably the ones I moved up earlier. I don't want to pressure them too much. It's just a mom and a baby. Still, I seen those little two ducks fighting in that meadow, and that was a scene. Being able to see two bucks with antlers locked in person, that's a scene. I honestly don't know how much of that I got on the main cam. It's so damn shaky. Not on no target though. They were pretty camouflaged. Took Courtney to work and then came straight out here. Started hiking around. I'm tired. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. I didn't think too many people were going to be around this soon in the morning, but they can always catch up a little bit later on. I don't know if that Streamlabs stream kicked off or not. If it did, I'm going to have to go and delete it because there ain't shit on it. I'll fix that up when I get home. Can't really do it while you're out in the field like this. I know when their farm's not spooking me. Walking through here talking. I got another one. 1 second. Yes, I'm back. No, I got another doe, it looks like. Well, maybe. That's a doe, she's got some big ass ears. Trying to come off side so I can set the cam up. That's a doe. I'll try to capture on film either way. Let's just sit down right here and see what we can get. Yes, another doe. Staying over here on this side. Set you guys down there and I'll see if I can get this going for you. Come up a little bit. Where are you at, sweetheart? There you go. Walk away from that tree. A little bit of a trot. Ah, she's dropping down the middle. They're all dropping down into the creek bottom. Shit. Got one decent shot of it there. And she started trotting away. I seemed to do the padding today. As soon as I sat down and get in position, I'm like, oh, fuck that. That's what I go through whenever I'm out here filming these guys. There's a lot of fuck that. Well, the does dropped down into the creek bottom. 2 bucks went to the west. I don't know if HB dropped down in the creek bottom or not. He was hell-bent on heading that way, so. But if I go all the way down there and he's not there, and he's all the way up on the west side, I'm gonna go upset. Still, that's the route we gotta take. It's like this. Everything behind me, I gotta go back through. Yeah, take these extra steps to go down to the creek bottom and see if HB's down there. This is probably going to be a part of the live stream that's a little bit boring. Because now I'm just trying to catch up and then move on. I had my moment today, Phil, with those bucks, with their antlers locked together like that. That was the moment for today. I'm not going to get that again. I was just feeling saucy. Had a couple of does up here in the meadow. Those does running around in the meadow and probably up there arguing over food and shit like that on top of everything else. Just got anchoring to lock the rocks. That'll get them up moving. Swallowed my dip juice. It gets a little bit thicker up here. Which is why they always run back to this corner, and we got this real thick area that's covered in like monkey vine and rosehip and some blackberry thorns, and they'll run into that for the cover, and then they just drop right down into the creek bottom for the backdoor scoop out. It's the same pattern all the time. That's why it's so easy for me to get out here and track. But I've also been out here in the wintertime, and I've seen footprints in the snow walking the exact same fucking route that I do. So somebody else has picked up on their pattern here. And it's probably one of the shed hunters. Somebody that's in here just as much as I am. It's gotta be. Shed season don't kick off in my area until late in the year, really. I mean, they hold their sheds forever. Sometimes they don't drop off till April, into May. It's ridiculous how long they hold on to the racks. I see other folks out there shed hunting in January. Motherfuckers, I can't get my deer to shed fucking racks in January. It's always fucking 4 months after that. So by the time they're wrapping up their shed season, I'm just starting mine. Last year was a shit shed season. The year before that was alright. We found a few. Last year was rough. But last year we was up here trying to get HB's rack, just like we always do. And the competition up in here come shed season is retarded. No fucking way. HB's bedded down right here. Let me get my tripod set up. I gotta get this on film. Motherfucker thing out up here lay down. He's just laying over there. HB is literally laying right in front of me. Let me get the tripod. This is gonna be shaky as shit, guys. This is a hell of a scene, though. A big ass fucking book just laying over there like this is hotel suite we just walked into. Sorry, I don't know how well you're on the live stream. We're filming him right now. Yeah. I'm filming that buck right now. He winking at us. That's our boy. That's HB. And he's just laying there. He's literally laying down on the ground right there. And I got this one little fucking bit of vine that's fucking up the focus on the camera. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to try to readjust around that vine without him getting up and moving, all right? 1 second. Nothing like that, guys. Wait a second. He just got up. I'm going to see how well I zoom you guys in so you can see by yourself. If you're like still on this. Let's go all get might be a little shaky. Let's see if I can capture him. He was laying down. He just got up and started walking over this now. I got some good footage of him. I'm sorry I couldn't hold you up, but I was trying to film him. Sorry about that. Man, I hate fucking YouTube. Every time I try to reposition HB to get him on a live stream, fucking shit cuts out on it. Fucking YouTube, man, it's pissing me off now. I was trying to get HB on the stream for you guys so you could see him live, and YouTube's just cutting out like a motherfucker. I gotta get you guys hooked up to live support. He's not too far away. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm actually gonna put the main camera away. I already got main camera footage of it. I'm gonna put the main camera away, not even focus on trying to get that anymore, and see if we can get him on the live stream for you guys. It'll be the first time we've ever captured HB live, so that's a pretty good goal to try to meet. Let me get you guys hooked up to the battery right now. I got quite a bit of footage of him just laying there. I'm gonna make some good screenshots, but I'm gonna try to capture him live. I am sorry for cutting out so damn much, guys. It's just YouTube. So I will stream on Twitch. Right now, I'm giving him a second to just kind of chill. And I'm getting the main tripod kind of tucked down a little bit, so I can just carry it on my back and it's out of the way. And we'll try to capture the next scene of HB on the live. Hopefully it don't fucking cut out on me. Alright, I got you guys hooked up to the battery pack. I've got to move over this ridge. He just moved off towards the thicket patch. We might be able to get him up on the live stream. That would be a great clip to have. start moving here. Oh shit. I forgot. Filming. Fucking filming. We're gonna talk about this Friday night show. This filming process bullshit. I would have such a better time out here with this damn deer and this experience if I wasn't carrying all of this damn filming gear, the whitetail, and all this tech is fucking in. Alright, let's see if we can catch Tim catch HB on the line. He laid there for a good long time, so it's not like he's skittish of my presence right now. He's just making me work for it. He's making me work for the footage. I surprised he got all the way up at here and just laid down. But it is about that time of day. We're going to be going to bed soon. I'm pretty sure he heard that part of the thicket catch. He's going to try and make his way back north. They don't like this south end too much unless they got down into the creek bottom. They're not too thin down here. They're big down in this area late winter or in the winter time because they get more sunlight on the south end of the woods. But for the most part, they stay up in there. There you go, buddy. One more good shot at this deer. But I don't know if he's going to get some other one or not. So out here on this early morning live stream, in spite of the fucking connection interruptions, we got a couple of days. We got 2 bucks locking their rocks. And we got HB. HB was bedded right here in this area, which is again pretty common bedding area for them because it's just all oak trees and acorns, so they can eat while they're in bed. I don't know if he went up into the thicket patch or if he got back to the north. When he got up and moved, I'm pretty sure that he came down here on the south end of the thicket patch, which is a route that he's taken before. He'll go about halfway down the thicket patch and then cut through and head north. So you think he's going west, but he's actually wanting to go north. He just uses the thicket patch as cover. And then he switches it up. He taught me that lesson the hard way. He's like a ghost deer. But I'm learning his tricks. He thinks he's smart. Like he'll head off in one direction, make a fucking 90-degree turn. Just like that. Head off into another. See, there ain't no deer around now. The signal wants to hold up. As soon as we find HB, you watch it disconnect again. Come on, buddy, where you at? Trying to shake off the exhaustion. My head's getting foggy. I did not sleep for shit last night, and I'm out here doing all this. I don't think he went west. I think he pulled that old trick. I think he went north. Last glimpse of a deer I seen was heading north. So we're going to head up that way. Hopefully we run into something along the way. Hopefully we run into HB along the way. I'm pretty sure he came over here to the west and then he just changed direction when he got close to the thicket patch. Ran this one side of the thicket patch and headed straight north. Probably gonna catch up with those other bucks that are up there. So we're gonna keep trying to track him. If we miss him, that's okay, because we already got him on film anyhow. I just wanted to get one good shot of him live, not you guys looking at that viewfinder, because looking at the viewfinder, the colors are all wackadoo crazy. Gonna come down on the video that we put up later. Down here past the meadow, and see if we can track us some more bigger on the way out. I'm gonna make a stop on the way home. This is one of those rare occasions where we have an emergency in our house. The dogs ran out of treats, so I had to stop and get them another box of treats on the way home. Them motherfuckers. We spend like $100 a week on treats. They went through all of them that we bought the last time. And then I had to go like the past 12 hours not being able to give them treats. And they're looking at me like I'm a shit parent now. So I'm going to stop and get them a box of treats before I try to get some sleep before I have to go to work tonight. Don't mind all the noise. You see all those other people out there like creeping through the woods, whispering in their videos after they sprayed on all their scent control, and they're trying to be overly cautious about it all. And then whenever it comes to the hunt, they don't get anything. And then you got all huntsmen out here carrying 2 cameras, live streaming, talking, spitting, coughing, making all kinds of noise. Just traipsing through the fucking woods, catching deer on film left and right. If I was out here with no filming gear, no cell phones, and just my compound bow, we'd have meat on the table right now. We're gonna go up and look at this crime scene where those 2 bucks were fighting there earlier in the stream. And then we're gonna follow the route that they took back north. I'm betting they're, this time of day, they're all gonna start bedding down together. It looks like it's about to fucking rain too. So we got that going on. That stream cutting out the way that was, all those disconnects, I know that's got to be annoying as fuck for you guys. I do apologize for that, but that's beyond my control. That's just signal strength and YouTube being YouTube. Everybody's like, ah, fuck it, I'll catch you later. I don't blame you. Oh, Zach keeps breaking stuff down there on the old homestead, and he's spending the majority of his time fixing this stuff that got broke. He might be taking a break from some stuff until he gets caught up. I told him a week ago, it's that time of year. It's cuts. Motherfucking YouTube. Here's the crime scene. We got a hell of a trail coming up through here. They've been traveling this pretty heavy, knocked down all these wild grasses and everything. Right here's where the 2 bucks are fighting. They came back up and headed north. Shit, guys. The stream keeps cutting out left and right now. Whoa, shit. I'm doing all this fucking talking, looking at the crime scene. Got another deer right here. I got a doe in her fawn from the looks of it. That ain't HB, but we'll see if we can zoom in on her for you guys. Come on, catch up. All that buffer and shit. Shit. There she is. Set this up. Well, fawn's gonna be going right through that side right there. Trying to catch up with this moment. That shit keeps buffering and cutting out, guys. We're just gonna cut the stream off. Cause there ain't no point in streaming like this. This is bullshit. It's too fucking far out. Alright, we'll go ahead and we get back up north. We get closer to those bucks. Maybe we'll be able to get a stronger signal and hold this stream up. Right now, I got this buffering thing that's going on. It's annoying the shit out of me. This is a shit-ass YouTube stream. Shit-ass YouTube stream, but that's YouTube. That's what happens whenever you have to stream primarily for YouTube. Like I said earlier, I tried to start the stream off on Streamlabs because it tends to hold up a little bit better. Streamlabs makes some adjustments for us. But even whenever you're using Streamlabs on YouTube, YouTube has 2 servers. And if those servers are busy, you just sit out of luck. They're not going to help. It's shit for a streaming platform. Don't do too bad with the home streams, but on the home streams, we're using Streamlabs and we're, breaking that signal down a little bit. Now, here, whenever you're just using the mobile app, it's just a shit show all the way through. I think I done lost everybody anyway. I don't know, everybody's still hanging out with me. I've been looking at the viewfinder to see any comments. I do apologize for that. We got what we wanted on film today. Not the best footage, but we got what we wanted. I wanted to get one good live shot of HB, and unless I catch up with him on the way out, it's not going. And then this stream is starting to go to shit. Like, it ain't caught up yet. And I know I'm dropping frames left and right. I suppose, guys, I'll probably cut it off here. I'll catch up with the deer, try to get them on the main cam again, and then we'll put all this together whenever I get home. I don't even know if I'm going to leave this stream up on YouTube. I just wanted to use the live stream to get the footage for the video, so the stream doesn't have to stand alone by itself. I can cut out all these shit parts and everything. So it's just dual footage for one video. That's all I was aiming for. So, I ain't got nobody in the stream now. Everybody dropped off, so we're going to go ahead and close it down. I'll try to get some more footage on the main cam, and then I'll see you guys later.